So we got invited to a sheik's house, his estate. He has a private go-kart track on it. He has hundreds of supercars and Land Cruisers, which I'm excited about, and drift cars and all kinds of crazy stuff. So they are cooking us a barbecue right now, and then we're going go-karting. It's a huge estate that's absolutely gigantic, supposedly. We just drove in. It's off the highway out in the desert. They have private game, they have all that kind of stuff, but we get to go go-karting on someone's private track. That sounds exciting. Is this your favorite thing so far on the trip?
Pretty rad. Yeah, center lock BBS, DTM wheels.
We're looking at this, and we just walked in the room, and there's this. Matt, do you know what all this is?
Mostly. It's a Kenny Bell supercharged LS with an Albin's crazy transaxle. Yeah, Albin.
Australian stuff.
Yeah. Kings, bypasses.
I feel like we're just about to do the SEMA thing where you see one vehicle and you spend time looking at it.
And then there's another one.
And then there's a million and then you don't...
I have a shot question for you off-road dudes.
Huh?
So this is like the bleed off, and then this is the secondary.
It's
like
primary
the bump
and secondary,
stop, right?
but it literally is like you can adjust compression in this
Here,
much of the travel, and then this.
right.
So this is like your bump,
That's what I
basically.
figured.
But then most of them
And this
have
is like a
bumps too.
compressed bump stop type deal?
No, that's what they call a bypass. So it has the rebound, everything, because you don't adjust these at all.
Oh, so if you
They're
get a
fixed.
big blow, it shoots through this one.
Right, and then hits this.
Right,
so it's
okay.
literally like,
So this just goes straight to where the needle valve would
right,
be.
and then once
best.
this reaches here, it goes to this
Gotcha,
compression.
gotcha.
Yeah, and usually they have bump stops too, like air.
Yeah,
air
like
bump.
a nitrogen style
Yeah.
bump stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trailing arm, dog.
Of course it's
All the grip.
all of them. How can you just make this work on a BMW, bro?
I mean, it's like an E30. Look at that sway bar.
Karts.
Just have to lower tire pressure all night.
That's for those race cars, right? Oh man, segway.
No, the Rage Karts are two-seater.
This isn't a rage buggy?
Oh, they are. They're just single-seaters.
Is it a Rage?
Yeah.
Well, a couple people. Oh yeah, it is a Rage. Yeah. What motor's in these? 600.
They have handbrakes and everything.
Is it push pull?
Oh man. Luke's gonna kill himself. I think this is how I die, riding a off-road Segway on a go-kart track. Uh-oh. This is really hard one-handed. Oh God. I don't think this is a one-handed job. I need to put this down.
Start in here, ready?
Yep.
All right. So we're at this drift garage here in Abu Dhabi, and it is literally like the dream garage, not only because of the actual garage itself, but what's in it. So we start off with this S13 here. It's pretty sick, bone stock, super simple. I don't even know what motor is in it. We're gonna find out. But it's like fresh black paint. It's kind of like a simple S13. Big nose. SR looks like maybe an upgraded turbo. Yeah. Looks like a bigger Garrett turbo, a big radiator. I don't know anything about the power or anything, but it's modded pretty well, but it just looks completely stock on the outside. Then there's an 8.6 here, hatchback, which I assume is probably a GTS. It's actually really clean inside. opened one of those hoods before. Another like body.
There's no point to.
What?
There's no point to
we don't
open
even know
hoods
what's
on
in it.
these.
That was more modded than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, so is that carbed? Carbureted 4AGE. Super simple again. That looks like that'd be really fun to drive though. There's like a Mustang Cobra with some pretty gnarly front suspension and coilover, it looks like. It just keeps getting like pretty wilder and wilder. E36, M3, everyone has to have one of these. Hurricane interior. So it's going to be Alcantara on the sides. And then Hurricane in the middle. So this is like, we never got these seats in America, I don't think. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty stripped out. There's another one right there, super clean. I assume it's a 3.2, so it would be a S50 B32. The engine bay is like immaculate. It's like, doesn't get dirty. Everything's like super clean. Stock airbox, keep the dust out. Then this is a Pajero or Patrol.
Nissan Patrol. Get your Land Cruiser
I don't
stuff
know these
right.
very well, but it's got a 572 cubic inch big block in it. And it looks like some pretty gnarly headers, like 2-inch primaries. And
With
these
bride
wheels are
seats.
sick. Super gangster.
Are
They're
they-
Lenzos, but they're sick looking. And then inside, it's got brids. How rad is that? So, oh, it's caged too. That's a really
Oh, I
good
didn't even
cage.
see the cage.
Tucked up really close. That's pretty rad. And then there's a S14. This is really cool. It's got a lot of build work done to it.
Yeah, look. RPF ones.
Yeah, RPF ones in the front. Looks like CR Kai's in the back. It's got a really nice fuel cell setup with like a no back window, but with a clear firewall that's slotted for the harnesses to go through. And it's got a dry sumped LS in it, and it looks like it's got a tall deck Chevy motor. I won't pull the hood off this one because it requires more people, but it has. These are masked, right? They make these? Are these masked intake manifolds? Yeah. So it's got masked intake manifolds. It looks like a big aluminum block motor. RPF ones. Wisecrab. Yeah, you like see all the dry sump lines, you know, tucked up and run together. To bulkheads in the firewall and an Motec C127 dash, and what feels to be a NASCAR box in there. Fiberglass doors, super nice fiberglass doors. A little elbow guard that's made out of carbon for the passenger. How sweet is that, huh?
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, they did a really good job with that. All carbon flat dash that's like tabbed to the roll cage with like little anodized Allen keys, washers. Just super, super nice build. It's got a nice wrap on it. And then there's another one over here.
You didn't even mention the Camaro whatever front end.
Like I said, it's got one of the tandem crazy front ends.
All right, let's keep walking.
Keep walking.
We're on a time frame. We're
I know,
running
that's
out
what
of
I'm
film.
saying. So LSA.
LSA
It's a LSA.
or LS9.
And that came out of this that we saw drifting last night. Another tandem rocket bunny front end. I'm gonna get chewed away for this. I don't even know what they are. And then these lifts all start here. They're like super nice Worth, like European lifts. Mark IV Supra, looks like it just got a cage, getting set up to be drifted. It's got a Wisefab rear subframe set up. They're so tiny. I feel like these would just break. But obviously they work. Mark IV Supras are cool. It's got wise tab steering as well. And it just looks like it's on some Cusco coilover. It's probably just space taker upper things. And then over here, it looks like they've got more V8 swap stuff. This is insane. Like,
Remember, this is a personal one-person's
this is
garage.
one-person garage that he also lets some of the local guys hang out and work on their stuff.
Yeah.
In-ground lifts, so you can put like a LMGT car on the lift. Super low. Just got a Z on there now. But it's all just immaculately clean.
When he says in ground, it means the lift sinks into the ground itself,
this one over here.
so it's completely flush.
Matching toolbox. And then, to be even more crazy, you're wondering how big this shop is, right? There's about 30 air conditioning units mounted on the walls.
Every single little tiny bay space has air conditioners.
And they're all over here as well. So if you see, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 12 or more AC units in here. And then outside, you haven't seen enough drift cars already, right? Oh yeah, the GSR over here. I guess that's probably in that car. And then this Go Bash is 911 over here. And then
There's the banged up missile G35 from last night.
missile with like wide body and like a bunch of work done to it. And then over here is a Mustang that used to belong to Vaughn, and it's got a Coyote motor in it with a blower, so it's probably 750 wheel.
Are you excited for Mustangs now?
This is pretty sweet. I mean, to have this as a car to go thrash around in, like, people don't just end up with Vaughn's cars. Like, that's a pretty big deal.
Is it a big deal?
It is pretty big.
Would you be proud?
I would be stoked to drive one of these. But yeah, and then there's some bays over here to park cars that are just covered. I guess they haven't finished this yet. And some cabana style parking over here. Like, oh, I need to keep my car dry and whatnot. It doesn't even rain here. So they have this like nice structure here built in. But yeah, it's a lunatic's garage. It's pretty sick. Imagine having all that at your disposal to have some fun.
I would just constantly wreck all the cars on the go-kart track.
Yeah. Oh, and
We would have every
I'm sure
car
you'll
out
see
there
here
at
a
all
little bit.
times.
There's a go-kart track that we just raced off-road segways on. There's all sorts. It's like
They're getting the carts ready for us right now.
So we're gonna go do some karting too. So that'll be rad. Just imagine having that every day. I would get nothing done. I would be like just driving all the time.
Well, you'd be dead.
Yeah, I'd be dead.
I'm gonna need you to lean forward on Chelsea for me. Come on, lean together.
Not gay at all.
No homo, just a little segue. Which is already
We get the speed bobbles. We're going down so hard.
Well, I'm good. I'll just kick off. You'll be right on your
When you
ass.
kick off, it's gonna lean the thing and dump me straight.
It's just as dangerous filming at the same time. All right, so we just rode segways over here. I can't see anything. And we're going into a personal car collection.
That's wild.
I have never seen one of those in real life, that blue Bugatti. EB10 or EB110? That is cool. Oh, can we walk around? Okay. I'd like walk immediately. I was like, this is one of those cars when I was a kid that you saw posters of, but you never saw in real life. Oh, Chelsea, did you know that what these were off of? Yeah, that's a wheel we saw up on the wall. Center lug BBS, super cool looking. Late 80s, early 90s look. And it's right next to the other Bugattis. You know you're ballin' when you not only have a black and orange Bugatti, but the opposite black and orange Bugatti of the same thing.
Just couldn't decide.
That's insane. Oh, this is a carbon fiber Bugatti Veyron. This must be some kind of special edition, all carbon one. What? Oh, is this one carbon too? Are they all carbon? Holy cow. Wait, we'll just point over to more. There's a Jaguar. That's really cool. We'll swing around for a second. They have a Bugatti engine on a stand. That is ridiculous.
Read the sign. And let me get this whole thing here.
This is a gift from Bugatti Automobile SAS to reward His Highness Sheikh Sultan bin Hamdan Al Nahyan for his loyalty towards Bugatti. It is insane the people you meet through drifting, isn't it?
We're here because of drifting.
Yeah, like
Ridiculous.
because of drifting.
Yeah.
Somehow drifting's become somehow of a legitimate motorsport.
I've said it forever. I just can't believe that the thing that I learned screwing around in the parking lot on the mountain roads has taken me around the world and to a place like this. Just unbelievable. Never would have thought. And
Yeah.
we're here. We're lucky.
This costs more than Chelsea's drifting career.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not actually. Actually, that's a sad thought.
Ricardo.
Shift solenoids. It's a 30 speed.
Yeah.
I've never seen like this butter out of a thing.
No, it is so massive.
Oh, look. Did you know that they're all like exposed like that?
Oh, I didn't know that. Chelsea, what is this Porsche called? Oh, you would know. This one right here.
This one's the 911 GT1.
911 GT1. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to even look at. There's so much stuff. It's almost like SEMA. There's so much stuff. This Jaguar looks crazy, especially for it being like an early 90s car. I've never seen one of these in real life. I love these hilarious old school wheels too. Oh, there's a billiards room up there, I just realized. I don't even know if we got GT2 RSs in America. I don't think so. This thing is just too cool though. see the engine. Wow, this looks industrial as heck. I assume this is a very early Mercedes-Benz. Oh, wow. Now let's go start at this end. This is so wild to think this is a personal collection. All right, let's skip over to them real quick and go look at the F40. Wow, I have no idea what this thing is. Everybody gets excited for the F40?
Yeah. That's like every kid's dream is to see one of these. Or
I feel
drive
like-
one.
What do you think the odds are if we asked to drive it, he'd let us drive it?
Never. Not out of this. Maybe if he has, I think he has another garage of stuff he drives. Did you see this? The Mercedes convertible, like full blown.
Oh yeah. So those were, they street sold those, I don't know why.
The other, the Bugatti.
The Maserati thing.
What's it called? It's
I don't remember.
that was like the one that beat the XJ240.
Are these the La Ferrari?
Yeah.
Multiple of them. Enzo F50. I actually really like the F50. I like the F40 more. But the F50 is pretty dang cool.
That 599XX.
I've never seen one of those in real life, obviously. Actually, I've never seen one of those, never seen one of those. I've seen those. I've seen all those in real life. I have no idea what this thing is. I've never seen this in real life. Oh wait, this is a cage race car.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of
I didn't even know that Ferrari will release them, but I guess for
them. Oh, yeah,
certain
they don't.
people,
They
right?
hold these.
Yeah, they're supposed to hold them.
This is number one is a chassis event.
What? So amazing.
So is there a racing series for this one?
No, this
Oh,
is
there
like
was?
a limited Ferrari. You buy the car, but Ferrari keep it,
Yeah,
and then they
take
bring
to
it to
the
a
track.
race track.
Huh.
Crazy.
Not in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy gets to keep it.
has little wings. That's funny. This is some next level rice canard stuff. What are you looking at? How light the door is?
And the Happy Meal door.
I know.
That's so the driver thinks that he might survive like a hot day.
Yeah.
He won't, but
He won't.
you can make him think he will.
Mercedes is sick. Oh yeah. The hood is sick. You see that?
The front of this car is ridiculously long.
Are the motors that far back?
Oh wow.
Dude, the motor's
Look at the
here.
seat.
It's so far back. Look at the carbon ductwork in the back.
Oh, this is the crazy goal.
Yeah, this is. What's up? Yeah.
Probably shouldn't.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Well, we just gotta ask him.
Look at that seat.
Yes. How wild is the seat?
Yeah.
Go on.
Dude, this is like. Oh man. Yo, the pool release. Oh man.
This looks really hard to get in and out of.
The carbon air duct.
Yeah. On the stock.
Yes.
With the stock end. These are steel chassis? Oh no, aluminum, huh?
Oh, I didn't even notice the exhaust right there.
Look at the little tiny transmission selector.
Yeah. Oh god, it feels
snap.
so good.
Crispy.
Oh my god. Touch it.
So crispy.
Touch it. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, crispy. Yeah, don't
Wow.
pull that one.
I'm pulling it.
I'm gonna go online and buy those for my FD
It
car.
has zip ties.
The little
on it.
rings.
The little rings.
How do you know it's a race car?
What?
It has zip ties.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly trimmed zip ties.
This seat is insane.
It's probably part of the chassis. No, it's bolted in, yeah.
Like, how cool is that? 45th anniversary, 1 of 5.
So Mercedes builds everything here. Right? This is not like a race team that builds it. Mercedes builds this.
Yeah, I'm sure Mercedes F1 probably builds it. What's up? Oh, it's 2 of 5?
They probably do it at like AMG. They probably have a whole AMG racing division or something. I'm guessing. I don't know. Holy cow! Look at these hinges.
Yeah. I think those are the exploding hinges. I don't know, maybe the race car doesn't have it, but you know the factory car, like when you get in an accident, it explodes at the door.
How pissed would you be if like you get in a small accident, it blows the doors off?
Boom! You think these are the exploding ones still?
Oh, probably.
Even in the race car? They probably have carbon doors from the factory anyways, right? Not the non-race car ones.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't think so. That would be real noisy. Do you see the ABS controllers in the dash? Straight up rotational, like to control the front to back ABS bias and stuff.
This is probably the brake bias or the sway bar, right?
Probably. I gotta go with this.
Is this on that same level of just like sheer gnarliness though? I don't know.
I think it would be.
I think so. Right, true. Yeah, this could do an endurance race.
It's a full on GT.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, right? Molded
All your little adjustments even.
You know what's crazy to think about? Is this car, even the cost of the car is not expensive as like running the car.
Oh yeah.
That's nuts.
I can't believe they have the 599 here. Yeah, that was like that too. Yeah. Wow, it's a double pass muffler. Keep telling yourself that. You see that? Is there a handbrake?
I assume
on it?
this is like a
Separate caliper?
prototype or something of it.
On what? Oh yeah.
The McLaren.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I had to take one car on here, I would take
One Porsche.
the silver one.
Really?
Oh, dude, that thing is like pretty gnarly. And GT2 RS.
So, people always talk about how Formula D doesn't make enough money for profitability for some of the drivers to be sustainable. People talk about there's not enough money in drifting for everyone to be whatever. Well, I just wanted to say that I have so many cool, amazing life experiences due to drifting, and I'm sure Chelsea can agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're sitting in the middle of a private collection, like a single person's home collection of cars, which is probably worth $100 million. And they have their own little racetracks and their own drifting program and all kinds of crazy stuff that they invited us into. They fed us an entire incredible meal for a huge group of people. All the animals were killed on their property that they raised and stuff. It's a completely wild experience.
Yeah, and it's just like he has a kart track and we're all gonna go karting and the dude's like super stoked to have us here. We're invited over here to do that. And like that's something that like money doesn't buy those types of things. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sure it buys those types of things for him.
Come here, it's loud in
in order
here.
for us to like come and do this or see this kind of a collection, like drifting has allowed us to do that.
Yeah.
And like to me, I don't really make any money off of drifting, but I get to fly all over the world to see these kind of things and drive with people I never would have thought I'd be able to drive with. So it's pretty sweet to be able to do that.
And we get to do so many crazy things, like he's getting to drive a Euro E36 M3 motor, which he's never done, and he's the quintessential BMW boy in America. I don't know what I get to do, but I get to do cool stuff all the
You
time.
drove it too.
Oh, I did. But I mean, like, I get to drive in Japan with hookups for all kinds of things. You know, we recently both have been in Australia. Luke Fink is behind you, another drifter. Come here, Luke. We were just saying, while a lot of people talk about how there's not enough money in professional drifting, we get to do the craziest life experiences. We're gonna go do dunes and crazy dune buggies and stuff in a couple days. You travel the world drifting professionally in other people's cars and a crazy V10 BMW.
I'd
like,
say, you know, I came from a professional BMX background where it's not necessarily, you can go to the most crazy place in the world, and if there's not like cool people there to have fun with,
It's kind of lame.
it's lame. Like you can literally go to the best place in the world, and if there's not a vibe and you're not having a good time with your friends, and you know what I mean, the way the sport is, everybody's after the same thing. They just want to have a good time, and that's why we do it. Like we're not out, you know, it's funny saying we're not out spending $1 million while we're literally surrounded in billions of dollars in cars. But you know, rich, poor, no matter what, you know, like you're all after that same feeling.
yeah.
And that's where you unite. You know, there's always a like couch to crash on or
Yeah.
whatever.
And all
So-
that time that you're spending working on your stuff, not making money. Like I probably made 3 cents an hour last year. It pays off by being able to see stuff like this and getting to drive with you
Yeah.
guys and basically
Experiences you couldn't even buy if you
Right.
wanted to, kind
That's
of
what I
thing,
mean,
because it'd
yeah.
be crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
There is no sport without friends and family and all that sort of stuff.
keep talking.
Good times.
We don't have to be done. But yeah, I just wanted to express that point because everybody always talks about how they don't get enough out of drifting or this and that. And I think
Yeah.
so many of us get
You
so
guys
much
kinda
out of
just miss
drifting.
That's why your bank account's not fat. Like life experiences, go through your photos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I've been here a bunch of times and hung out with your boy Khalifa there, and just, you know, you can't comprehend experiences like this.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna show the video,
I still don't get it.
you can't even understand
it
this
just
place.
looks ignorant on video. You don't
This-
actually get to enjoy it.
This is one of 6 made.
Yeah.
That's the
One of
very
5.
last one ever made. It's the one of 5.
Yeah.
You're not even meant to be able to take that one home.
Yeah.
That's like the Ferrari you buy, and then Ferrari keep it, and if you want to go to a racetrack, you're allowed to
They
take it.
well, no, they take it there for you.
This is one of many F40s that they own. Like, it's just insane. All right, so we're going to go to the other shed now where there's many more ridiculous cars. So,
Let's go see if we can drive an F40.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the ultimate goal for tonight is to drive an F40 somehow.
this one's a shed.
I'll be happy if I just get to put it in gear and move it.
All right. My adventure videos, I don't know how they keep escalating, by the way.
Meeting good people.
No, I know, but
what
I'm
it's
just
about.
like, the adventure things are just like,
You're into Land Cruisers, right?
oh yeah.
Every kind of Land Cruiser you could even think of. To
Oh,
Look at that. Look straight down there. Like.
oh,
Oh, that's new. The Mustang?
yeah, that's weird. All right. I'm obviously a Mustang person.
How about this?
What, the Defenders?
All these Defenders.
Yeah, no, Defenders are neat, but the Land Cruisers are rad.
You see this one over here?
Yeah, those Defenders.
Only being driven from factory onto the truck to the
That's crazy.
no miles. Except one's like,
You know what's nuts? These Land Cruisers now are ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
Like if these are no mile Land Cruisers, they're like 200 grand.
There's a Formula One car.
Well, yeah, I mean there's a Formula One car, but that's a Land Cruiser.
What they hunt here with.
You do. I honestly like the Land Cruisers more, just to let you know.
That's wild. So cool.
Look, they have fake payloads. God, this is so crazy.
Is that crazy or what?
Oh wait, I thought this sticker was old. It's obviously new. It has a website on it. Oh, I'm gonna wait for that to come out. Oh, really? We'll be over there in a second. Look at that. Old school Land Cruisers. You sit on the gas tank. You physically sit on the gas tank. I love that. No safety. Oh, it's on sand tires. Those are sand tires. All right, I'm about to swing the camera this way. I'm doing a bad job. I'm about to swing it this way and things are about to get really weird. Jeez. Oh man, there's a sweet 70 series or whatever those things are down there. But first, we're gonna look at the Mustang thing. It's I don't. Oh man, he's pulling it out. I don't even know what to say about this thing. You're so like what?
my brain hurts just looking at it.
Oh man, it has an automatic top. I don't understand what it is.
Mustang on top of a Dodge Ram with
It's not
spinners and white wall tires.
It's a Dodge Ram?
It's a Dodge Ram.
Oh my god. Did they have it built or they just find it and buy it?
No, they built this. This was built.
This is like on purpose.
It was bought or built?
I don't know if I'd rather put a sticker saying bought or built. I want to see how you actually lift the bonnet up.
But does it drift?
Oh, if it's a Dodge Ram, it drifts.
Uh-huh.
You can absolutely make a Dodge truck drift.
Doesn't it?
Your daughter's been in the craziest vehicles already. She has no idea.
We're going to the go-kart.
Oh, I gotta go finish this place real quick. More Land Cruisers. They want to go go-karting real quick. Oh, I love the graphics down the sides. All right, let's go see the rest of the place real fast. Oh, cool. They're gonna let us look around for a second. More Nissan Patrols. I'm looking for interesting stuff. Supposedly the most expensive thing in either of these garages, more than the Bugatti Veyrons, is this camel. This is some very special stuffed camel. Stagecoach, Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, gold Rolls-Royce, crazy Rolls-Royce, limos.
What do you think?
About what?
Everything.
The Land Cruisers are my favorite row so far. I have terrible taste in things. Oh man, they got fire chickens. Big Dodge Power Wagon. Ooh, what is this? Is this a Vector or whatever?
Yep.
A Vector? That's crazy, I know that. How many people know that when they walk up?
I only knew it because you told me, so
It says it there as well.
it says it on the front.
Yeah, I knew it from like across the room.
That's how I confirmed it.
These are really weird cars. What?
The dash,
What's even impressive with this
Yeah.
like like inside, it's like meant to be a cockpit wheel.
Yeah.
All the buttons and stuff.
we put a wiper on top of a wiper beside a wiper. That's an impressive wiper.
Awesome. There's like 6 made ever.
There's a reason.
Why does everyone say that? It's
No, because they were, I don't want to say it in the video. They were terrible cars.
mechanical-wise.
It's a car like you can't see out of, like, they're very poorly made. They just have like a Chevy V8 in them, I think.
When the 2 seats being right next to each other.
Yeah. That's a nutso car. Woo! Woo! There's the extra driving F40. I want to take that around the go-kart track. At 2 miles an hour, I'll be happy. Woo. Diablo. I heard there's a Countach in here. Where's the Countach?
Oh no, it's not. It's Diablo.
Oh, okay. You never see those things. This Aventador is wild looking. I assume that's what it is. Random F1 car.
So shift or?
Push it forward for first gear.
Okay.
Between first and second gear.
Okay.
This is only for reverse. Just put
Okay.
on first gear and then pull this is on reverse.
Okay.
You brake.
is this the clutch on the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the brake. Wrong.
She wants to drive. Look at her. She wants to drive.
Someone's about to fire barrier.
Oh, this is bad. It's my
You need to put a GoPro on him.
You realize you just gave it to the one person who's gonna break it.
It has so much grip. When you floor it, it's like back in the seat. It's insane. That was the most insane thing I've ever driven. It is sick. Thank you very much. That was
Does
so
it have a lot of
good.
steering angle?
Oh, it's got a lot. But it's got so much forward bite that if you're gonna spin, you give it gas, it just drives right out of you.
He had more finesse.
Oh yeah,
He had
yeah.
to use so much gas pedal.
Yeah, yeah,
I think you stuck the first gear.
yeah.
You should have went second.
Second, I was like, I didn't want to get too wild. I was getting used to it a little bit.
We were just riding in these. We have a rally course, and we have the 200 horsepower version with the 1400s. They're terrifying. They are so fast.
More than enough.
Yeah.
It has so much forward grip that it is like terrifyingly fast.
Yeah. Oh, remember that time I beat you at pool?
What was that? Move! You got it! Hey, I can drive my daughter's go-kart. I can do this. I didn't just miss though.
You know we're out with drifters when there's no seatbelts and no
I
helmets.
put a seatbelt on.
Oh wow, he's going to.
He'll put his on. None of that's gonna fit me.
Let's go. You're not flying out of this thing. You're fine. You're wedged in.
Yeah, so forward is up a gear. Yeah. And then I think you
Oh!
key is down at the bottom.
That's such hard work with one hand.
Oh yeah. The footage is really good though. Push it a little bit.
That was fantastic. Killed it. Put your foot on the clutch for a second. It's in neutral. Oh, there we go.
Push him into the, hold on.
Push him where he belongs.
Somebody come here. Yeah. Let's just fucking pick it. Turn it around.
Yeah, let's pick it.
Dave. You're so demanding, Dave. It does wheelies now.
Brake.
I found the brake this time.
Don't crash into this. All right.